If you allow Ukraine to be carved up, is the independence of any nation secure? I'd respectfully suggest the answer is no. That's why the United States will continue to stand with the brave people of Ukraine. It's not only an investment in Ukraine's future, but in the future of every country that seeks a world governed by basic rules that apply equally to all nations.
And now, Mr. Zelensky goes to Washington. Ukraine's president is expected to meet tomorrow with congressional leaders, along with President Biden. But he doesn't really need to beg for money now, because the White House has already committed to giving him a significant package, including one or two things that Ukraine hasn't gotten before. Senator Josh Hawley is going to be at the all-senator meeting with Zelensky, and now he joins me. Senator, are you going to just hand over the Uncle Sam's wallet completely, or is he going to get cash in person from the president? Like, what's going on?
Yeah, it wouldn't surprise me if senators stood and just handed him bales of cash, Laura, as he came in. Listen, not over my vote, though. I mean, not with my support. We shouldn't be spending a dime more on Ukraine. We need an accounting of every dime that has been spent so far. And I'm just tired of hearing the president say over and over that we've got to invest. This is an investment in the future of every nation. What about our nation? It's not an investment in our future, in our people, in our jobs. That needs to be the priority. Well,
your colleague, Lindsey Graham, wants everyone to know what's really at stake with this spending on Ukraine. Watch.
You'll be in another war because Putin won't stop. He'll go to Moldova and other places. China will see this as a signal of weakness. So for all these people who say we need to get out of Ukraine to be tough on China, you're making a fatal mistake.
Senator, how is America going further into debt, making us stronger against China?
Yeah, I have to say, I just completely disagree with Lindsey Graham there. If you want to deter China, then get tough with China. Slap tariffs on China. Bring back our jobs from China. Stop them from treating our laborers like slave labor and driving down our wages and stealing our technology. That's how you get tough on China, not by spending money in Ukraine. So I just don't get it. If you want to spend money in Ukraine, tell me why Ukraine is important. Don't tell me it's about China. That's in a completely different hemisphere, for heaven's sakes. I mean, come on now. Let's focus on the real issue here, which is that we need to invest in this nation and we need to deter China. And we're not doing that by investing or spending money in Ukraine.
Well, there's at least one president out there who's actually listening to what his people may be saying about increasing aid to Ukraine. And that's the Polish president, Senator, who said about Ukraine earlier this week, Ukraine is behaving like a drowning person, clinging to anything available. A drowning person is extremely dangerous, capable of pulling you down to the depths. Simply drown the rescuer. Talking about that grain embargo fight they're over. But at some point, the American people will have their say on this. And 4 more years of Biden, without a doubt, means 4 more years of war for the United States. Is that what Americans want? 4 more years of war?
No, it's not what they want. It's not what they need. Here's what I heard just today, Laura. I heard briefed by the administration that this newest request for $24 billion more U.S. dollars, is not the end. It's not even close to the end. They want us to be writing checks to Ukraine direct to their government forever, year after year, hundreds of billions of dollars. That is ridiculous. For what? What's the strategy? What's the end game? They don't have one. It is nothing but nation building. It is nothing but in failing to invest in the United States. Laura, we have to stop this. It's crazy.
Senator, thank you so much. Good to see you tonight. We look forward to that meeting tomorrow.